Hello, I'm Dr. Frank Davis. Today I'm going to give you the description of a program that uses Telepodiatry to deliver custom foot orthotics and protective shoe gear to rural and extremely rural veterans. Although it was designed to service the PAVE program, it could easily be scaled to service other types of telepodiatry programs. Here is the workflow designed to identify and furnish rural veterans with protective shoe gear as directed by the VA PAVE program. At first glance, this workflow is rather intimidating with its several moving parts. But just like any well-crafted story, it has a beginning, a middle, and an end. Generally, the beginning is in two parts. First, the veteran is identified using the VISTA database with VISTA reports and is then given an appointment that coincides with a future visit to their PACT team. Secondly, on the day of the visit, the PACT provider places an order for a foot scan by the telehealth TCT. This is then stored and forwarded to podiatry with orders for handling. Looking back to the broader picture, we can see that the store and forwarding of the beginning foot scans brings us to the middle of our story. Our podiatry consultant retrieves the stored and forwarded data and sends the foot prescription to the central fabricator. Then our podiatrist sends a consult to prosthetics, who generates a purchase order and forwards that to the central fabricator. Once the central fabricator has both the scanned foot file and the purchase order, they begin automated fabrication of the custom foot orthotic. This finished orthotic is then delivered to prosthetics for handling. Prosthetics matches the veteran's custom foot orthotics with appropriate protective shoes and performs a quality assurance check on both the shoes and the inserts. The custom foot orthotics and shoes are sent to the CBOC in care of the telehealth TCT. The TCT is then alerted in CPRS of the pending arrival of the package for each specific veteran. When the telehealth TCT is in possession of the shoes and the inserts, they place a consult for dispensing assistance and arrange an appointment for the veteran. Back at our wide view of the story, we can see that our end product is near. At the final telehealth visit, an authorized clinician, with the assistance of the telehealth TCT, properly dispensed the protective shoes and inserts in compliance with the directives and regulations. With the completion of the notes and encounters on both the near and far end of the telehealth visit, the consult is then closed. Changes and improvements in this workflow are expected with usage and experience. Thank you for taking the time to follow through this initial workflow.